Well, with all these fucking metal CDs. Fucking shit. There's fucking shit, there's so many. But I love each and every one of them. And I always will. So, here we go. Where to start? I think I'm gonna start here. With the classic Metallica, Master of Puppets. This is arguably the best album Metallica ever done. The last album that featured Cliff Burton before his tragic death. In the same year the album was released, for those of you who don't know, that year was 1986, by the way. So this was definitively the last, definitely the last album to feature Cliff Burton on bass, and all the masterpieces he'd done with the band. The whole album, to be fair, could all be masterpieces. I mean, if you look at this track list, then look at what you got there. You got Battery, which one of Metallica's most memorable songs. Master of Puppets, which everyone on the grandparents know. The Thing That Should Not Be is a great album. Wouldn't be, but isn't really one of the first tracks that gets mentioned when somebody mentions Metallica. Welcome Home is a really good song. Sportable Heroes, incredible track. Leper Messiah, amazing track. Then you've got Orion. To hell with the rest of the instruments. James's guitar, Kirk's guitar, and Lars's drumming. Cliff Burton's bass solo on Orion was probably better than most guitar solos ever written. Well, Orion and Anesthesia, which is on Metallica's first album, Kill 'Em All. The difference between Anesthesia and Orion is that Orion's a full song with guitars, drums, bass, and vocals. Anesthesia is just basically around about 4.5 minutes of Cliff just absolutely shredding it on the bass. But his work on Orion is also incredible. One of the best things to ever happen to music in general. And this will always be an album that'll always be legendary. So yeah, that's Metallica, Master of Puppets. Next album I want to go over here is a band everyone knows, and it's by Slipknot. The case is a little worn, as you can tell by the massive crack across the front of the case. The album and the disc in general are all still in really good condition. A lot of good tracks on here. Let's get that a bit closer for you guys so you can see. XIX on 19. I'm guessing that was to signify the band's 19 years together. 19 years together, which is a good intro track to start the album off with. Catastrophe, incredible track. ORV, amazing. The Devil and I, possibly is the one song by Slipknot, possibly is one of the most well-known songs by Slipknot, along with Kill Pop, Skeptic and Skeptic. Leak or Lek, I'm not sure how you can pronounce that. I think it's Lek, but I'm not sure. If somebody out there can tell us, that'd be much obliged. That was a great track. Goodbye, great track. In fact, every song on this album is just amazing, and I cannot wait for the new Slipknot album coming out August 9th, so next month. Yeah, amazing album, dedicated to one of the greatest bassists, to one of the greatest bassists of all time, Paul Gray. And yeah, amazing album. Now I'm gonna start now for the next one. I'm gonna go into the centre, just put my hand there without looking, see what I come across. What have I got? Classic Killswitch Engage album, Alive or Just Breathing. This album came out in 2002, and this is really the album that gave Killswitch Engage the big breakthrough, so to speak. Well, this and 2004's The End of Heartache. See the track list there. Every song here is just an amazing track. Numbered Days, incredible. Self Revolution, amazing. In fact, I just love everything Killswitch Engage has ever done so far. And once again, just like Slipknot, I'm really looking forward to the new album. I've heard the first two songs already. Amazing stuff. So I'm hoping for the rest of the album to be just as incredible as it started, as the band started out with for the new album. Love the new stuff, love the old stuff, love everything Killswitch Engage has ever done. Huge Killswitch fan, always will be, and this is always going to be one of Killswitch's greatest albums in my opinion. So yeah, that's it. Alive or Just Breathing by Killswitch Engage. Now I'm gonna go back into the middle for this next one as well. Once again, I'm gonna put my hand in. I wanna touch first, see what it is. Another Slipknot album. Volume 3, The Subliminal Verses. This has got a lot of amazing tracks on there. The Blister Exists is a great one. Prelude, nice intro to the album. 3-0, good song. Opium of the People, amazing song. Vermilion, Before I Forget, one of the Slipknot songs everyone talks about. Amazing song. Vermilion Part 2, Vermilion, Porcelain, the Maggots, everything Slipknot's ever done, I've always loved. And this is just this album is just a masterpiece of overall, in my opinion. So yeah, Slipknot Volume 3, the Subliminal Verses. I'm gonna go back over here. What am I getting my hand on this time? Iron Maiden. Once again, arguably one of the greatest bands of all time. This is I believe this is the first album. I can get the year up here. Well, can I get anything up with this? I'm certain this is Iron Maiden's first album. All the tracks in this album amazing. I love everything Iron Maiden's ever done, just like the rest of the bands I've mentioned so far. Just a massive fan of Iron Maiden. Because let's face it, who isn't? Who ain't? Who ain't? But yeah, Iron Maiden. Now we're gonna go back into the middle again. Let's see. What's this one? Aha. Some more Killswitch Engage. End of Heartache. Once again. One of Killswitch. This is probably Killswitch Engage's most famous album. Or most popular album, should I say. Because every song on here was just a masterpiece in itself. Every song. Overall, amazing album. And yeah, the End of Heartache by Killswitch Engage. Here we go. One of this is my all-time favourite band. One band everyone knows Evanescence. Now, if you ask us what types of metal am I into, or like hard rock, the metal type should I say, I would mainly say alternative metal, new metal, symphonic metal, and power metal, and gothic metal. And Evanescence is a band I feel that can incorporate a lot of that. Amy Lee is honestly me. I know this is gonna sound pretty thingy, but Amy Lee is honestly, when it comes to music and stuff like that, Amy Lee's honestly my biggest idol. She really is. I honestly can't express how much I love Amy Lee. One of the best albums ever overall. Almost every song, every song on this album is like everyone knows. If you didn't know the albums, the tracks on this album, go listen to them. Honestly, all incredible tracks. I can get the camera to focus here. Going Under, Bring Me to Life, Everybody's Full. Honestly, every song on here, everyone's either knows really well, or they've at least heard at least once. So yeah, like I say, Amy Lee, my absolute, my absolute idol. Evanescence, my all-time favourite band. Yeah, Evanescence, Fallen. Now for another one of my all-time favourite bands, and another one that's huge, Cannibal Corpse. Outside all like the gothic power metal stuff and all that, I love a lot of death metal. So some of my favourite bands being bands such as, obviously, Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus, Suffocation, Job for a Cowboy, At the Gates. At the Gates, Suffocation, Cannibal Corpse, Dying Fetus. Flesh God Apocalypse, Brain Drill, Decrepit Birth, and this album is just incredible. I don't know if that's actually showing up on camera at all or not, but this is an incredible album. Every song on here, it's absolute masterpiece. Some of the band's finest work, I must say. And yeah, Cannibal Corpse, Torture. Let's see where I'm gonna go next. I might this in about two-parter, guys. This might be the last album I do for this part. Then I might do a couple more albums for this part. Then I'll do the rest of them in a separate video. Which I might do either later on tonight or or tomorrow. I might just get them both done tonight and get them up. Anyways, enough about that. Let's get the last couple of albums done for this part, and then I can film the next part for you guys. So the next album I'm going to go on for, another one of my all-time favourite bands, Nightwish. Once again, a massive band. This is one of the famous albums from them, 2002's Century Child. This is obviously you got famous Nightwish sound on here, like End of All Hope, Ever Dream, Phantom of the Opera, Beauty of the Beast. In fact, every song on this album is incredible. Once again, like the rest of the band so far, I love everything Nightwish has ever done, and I look forward to more from them in the future. Yep, Nightwish, Century Child. See what we've got under here. More Killswitch Engage. This is Killswitch Engage's 2013 album, Disarm the Descent. This was, well, technically the 2009's eponymous album was technically the first album with Jesse Leach, but this is the more famous one that he's done vocals for. Once again, every song on here incredible. Album incredible overall. Killswitch Engage, incredible band overall. Yep, Killswitch Engage. Well, quite a lot of them. This might be the last album I do for this part, guys. So I'm going to have to choose very carefully. Let's go over here. More Slipknot. This time we've got Iowa. Now there was two versions of this one. There was this one. This was the original version. And then they had a reissue version, which if I can put a picture up on screen when I do the edit, I'll show you a picture of that on screen. The reissue version of the album on screen. It's different artwork design, stuff like that, but all the same albums with a couple of bonus tracks. I think there's a few live songs as well. There's a few tracks performed live on the reissue as well. This is like the original main album. I don't know if you can get more focus in here. See if I can get the on. Keeps going out of focus. Well, all the songs on the album amazing. Some of the best work Slipknot ever done. So yeah, that is Slipknot Iowa. So guys, obviously as you can see we've still got quite a bit to get through. So tune in for part 2, where I'll be going through the rest, or hopefully getting through the rest of these CDs, and yeah, I might even make a part 3 if there's any CDs left over. I've still got quite a few. If I dig on the ones that I've already talked about in this video, I could even make a part 3 with them, because if you remove all of them, yes, I am filming this on my bed. As you can see, I've still got a lot of albums left to cover. As you can see, loads. Oh, wait, that one's been talked about. Sorry, that's just me games control there. Getting in the way. In fact, I might move that. As you can see, you've still got a lot of albums to get through. So I might do a few in part 2, and then if there's any left over, I'll do a part 3. Try and get all the videos done in the same night so I can get them put up. If I didn't get all 3 of them put up at night, that's it. I'm definitely gonna do a three part of this, because there's just so many CDs. Still a lot left. So this was part 1. Part 2 coming up as soon as this one goes up. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this part. Hope you enjoyed the first part of my metal CD collection, and stay tuned for part 2, because like I say, I've still got loads of CDs left, as you guys can see. So yeah, part 2 coming up as soon as this first part goes up. And then obviously as soon as part 2 goes up, part 3 will be going up. So stay tuned for parts 2 and 3. And I'll see you all then. Keep on rocking, guys.